Don't miss the newest releases from Artel W Miniatures.
Spiking bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. Today we are unboxing the latest run of miniatures from Artel W. And if you've never gotten a package from them, they're actually pretty cool. I know I harp on this every time, but I just think it's so neat. Something that a lot of companies out there aren't doing. You're going to get it sealed in a piece of this packing paper here with a little wax seal and some twine that you're going to have to cut. And inside will be your order. Now, no matter how much little or as much as you order, it's all gonna fit in here. There was a little piece of bubble wrap on the top here, but trust me, I've never gotten any broken miniatures from them, and quite frankly, a lot of times their miniatures don't even really require deflashing for the most part. So let's jump over to their website real quick and take a look at what we're gonna show you today. Man, I'll tell you what, these guys don't slow down. We don't even have all of these miniatures yet, and there's already new ones coming out in the near future from them. I love it. I love, for a company this young, they are very, very ambitious, and I love to see it. So the majority of the miniatures we're going to take a look at today start right here. Now, we showed you the Warrior Elf last time, I think. We got the Chastener, we got the Red Witch, we got Commissar Ravio. I don't know how to say that, but a new version of that Commissar. The Comrades edition. Looks like there's a specialist and a big bundle of them right here. Now, these guys come with two different types of heads. Like, you can get the kind of winter cap, or you can get the helmets right there, which I thought was pretty neat. Inquisitor Gregor. I wonder why they call him Gregor. Rivals bundle, including a fallen, perhaps, Inquisitor. The Captive Unleash. I wonder what that's supposed to be. It's a lot of miniatures. The Unforgiving Chaplain. Now, some of these are going to come, just like you saw last time, they're going to come with different options. Like, this is a different option here, or you can have like a bolt pistol pointing forward. Let's see if they got a different shot, or a different head even, or pointing. So it's lots and lots of different options here. I know there's a bolt pistol. I'm pretty sure there's a bolt pistol arm here. At some point, I'm pretty sure there's a bolt pistol, because I think I assembled mine with a bolt pistol. Either way, yep, I sure did. Either way, lots and lots of different options in here. And the best part about all of these miniatures is that they are so affordable. I mean, they're all, for the most part, under $20 unless they're part of a bundle or, a squad or something like that. So I think, for the value, for the design, for the look, I don't think you can do much better out there, to be quite honest. Red Witch here with a cool looking spear and a Triskelion weapon. Wonder what she's supposed to be. But lots and lots of, perhaps a demon, maybe a banshee. I don't know, hard to say. But lots and lots of different options out there, and I feel like this is one of those websites that you can load up a shopping cart and drop $100 and get a whole lot of value out of it. So here's the latest lineup, all laid out for you guys here. Now, you can see there's different configurations from them, where you've got torsos and different legs. Then you've got legs attached to torsos. Whatever the case, it always seems to kind of work out. I've seen a whole bunch of different varieties of styles of sculpt coming from Artel, and it all generally works. And you can tell this guy, this Chaplain Space Marine, is definitely bigger than the rest of these, including the Inquisitors and such, and we'll compare them to some existing Games Workshop miniatures out there. And then the squad, the Comrade squad, comes, each part is individually bagged in a little baggie. So you got all the arms, all the torsos, and as you can imagine, all the legs and everything else. But I wasn't going to lay those out and show those to you. So I'm going to grab some glue and start putting all of these together for you. Oh man, that was really fun. So we've got all these built up here. I don't know where to start. All right, let's just dive right in. So here is the Chaplain model on a 32 mil base. So this is easily the biggest one they've put out of this grouping. There's the Chastener 2.0, and you can tell, yep, definitely bigger. And then, like I said, that bolt pistol was what I was all about. And a great looking Crozius, all sorts of detail around the armor there, lots of studs and some cool leather straps and stuff too. Very grimdarky, lots and lots of steampunk elements here. So they definitely are making their very own look, and then compared to another model on a 32mm base, well, there you go. Definitely lines up very well with those. So that's a pretty cool model. And then we've got the Commissar 2.0 edition here as well, and she looks great with a really cool axe here with the Aquila on it and some sort of, I don't know, plasma weaponry of some kind right there. All the detail looks great. Nice pouches, and got a little fur up there. Of course, we got the Commissar officer type hat. Posing's great, looks pretty neat. And then here is the Devil miniature, and that one, as you would expect, well, everything you would expect from this miniature, except for maybe the face is a little bit different, that Banshee mask. But the Triskelion and the weapon looks super good, and of course on a 25mm base, well, that's probably about the right size you would expect right there too. So great miniature. 3 down so far. I guess we'll go with the bundle here. So this is going to be the Comrades bundle. Now, like I said, they have different heads. They've got this winter hat right here. Obviously, he's having a lot of fun firing his gun right there. More of a futuristic AK Kalashnikov kind of las rifle looking kind of thing. I guess if the Kalashnikov had a baby with a las gun, it would be whatever that thing is right there. I dig it. Nice sidearm, great looking backpack right there, and some heraldry on the pad. And there is, like I said, let me see if I can show you. It's very, very small, but it's there. A different head as well. So depending on what you want to do, of course, with the star emblem up there. And there are some additional pouches that I didn't glue on just because I really wanted to show off the sculpting on the greatcoats right there. So this is, and this comes in a squad of 8. No, squad of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then there's an extra one as well. There's a sergeant, and then this is actually the specialist. There's some special weapons too. So, but this is the pose. And then we're getting to easily my favorite of this batch, the Chastener 2.0. Now he comes with a different helmet too, an Arbitage type helmet with a little targeter on the eye socket right there. But I think he just looks dope with this Baer head right there. Got all of the great shoulder pad, and of course doing his best Captain Morgan / Commander Riker up on an ammo case. Shock Maul in the house. Got the shotty on the back, ready to go to town on whoever happens to be uprising at the time. And of course, without a doubt, he is 100% the law in his sector for sure. Great pouches, great leather strapping, and I really like the judgy Arbitage, or Arbites, however you say it. Haspel would be disappointed in me. Shoulder right there. So very cool miniature. And like I said, it has some additional options too. Let's see, there's a different head, a different pistol, or other than the bolt pistol, there's like a plasma like the Commissar comes with, and it looks like another for the sidearm as well. So I didn't put that on there, but that's okay. Now these next 3 are some probably new recreations of some old miniatures. Now of course they are an homage. This is Gregor. I'll let you figure out why it's called Gregor, but you can tell he is an Inquisitor. He has a very cool looking blade and a very familiar face, perhaps a very familiar pose as well. Loaded down for Baer with all sorts of spells, scroll work, great looking shoulder pads, very regal, great sculpt on the face right there, very noble and majestic, and right down to the boots, all the detail on the boots, the strapping, the clasps, and of course the icons on them as well. And then we have his counterpart, the Fallen, on a 32mm base with a very demonic weapon and a much more ornate and perhaps plate armor with a demonic book. When you stare into the abyss, the abyss will definitely stare back. And that looks like what has happened here with this guy. So a very tattered cape, very hair tickle, I said tickle, shoulder pads, and the face, well, very, very stupid. But yet, it has, ooh, it's socketed into the back right there. I didn't notice that. Kind of looks like a stormtrooper for Star Wars a little bit. But there's something mildly redeeming about the face a little bit there. And last but certainly not least, the Captive 2.0, a very dynamic miniature. If you saw how it looked on sprue right there, lots and lots of detail work on the scrolling. The chains are on point. I mean, look at all of the detail on the chains. Got some purity seals locking him down, but he's definitely in motion, whether he's still under wraps, so to speak, or perhaps attempting to break away. It looks like he's harnessing some sort of hidden power, or perhaps dislocating his shoulder to get out of these chains right here. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe I'll watch too much Lethal Weapon right there. But great work on the face with that scar across there. And, of course, some demonic horns coming out of there because, after all, he is a demon host. So overall, I think another great batch of miniatures from Artel W. Can't wait to get my hands on the next batch. I mean, we already saw there's new miniatures on the website. These guys all look great, and of course the ones over there are looking good, and who knows what they will even have coming out around the corner. I hope maybe some more robots. We haven't really seen a lot of robots or organic stuff from them, but definitely some fan favorites right here, rebooting some of their old sculpts from a year ago. Definitely on the lookout for some more Xenos, hopefully coming our way in 2019. So that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed our unboxing and build of the latest from Artel W Miniatures. Make sure you check them out at artelw.com. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to be the very first to like and comment on all our videos.
Spiking bits.